Hey, welcome back to the print house, guys. It's been a little bit of time since my last video, and I thought I'd just do an update video here because it's been a couple weeks since my last actual video on print stuff. But I just wanted to give an update. I was kind of going through videos. I got a question on one of my really old videos, and I just realized, wow, coming up to 2 years since we started this. And through the years, I've always had people ask me, what are my goals, what are my projections, and where I'm going to be, how big do I want to be, or what am I going to do? Am I going to move? Am I going to always stay in the basement? So I'm just going to answer a few of those questions now to you guys, just to eliminate some of those various questions I get on so many different videos. I never thought I'd have this many subscribers either, really. I mean, I just try to show my day-to-day stuff that I do that's normal, just mostly a review channel on equipment that I use. So where do I stand today? Well, I'm still in the basement, and I get this question asked a lot. Will you ever grow out of your basement? And the answer is no. I'm going to be 50 this year. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to work my regular job till I retired, and then have this at home after I retire. As you can see, I'll just pan around. Everything's the same. Still running the trusty BN20 and my awesome Latex 115, my stahls Fusion IQ, my awesome over 5-year-old 50-watt laser on the same tube, and then all my other stuff that you see over here. I have the powder coating behind me over there, and then in that room right there, CNC. So no, I don't want to grow out of this basement. We have a big family. We have 4 kids. 2 are 10 and 6, so they require me or my wife to be home. My older 2 are, they're high school, they're driving and this and that, so they're pretty independent. And the thing is, I never had a dream to move out of the basement into a shop. I'm just too old to start that kind of endeavor. I wanted something to keep me busy in the basement at home and still make money, and it's done that. It's done exactly that. So I couldn't be any happier where I am almost 2 years later. I had a little slower start in the beginning, figure out what equipment I wanted to have, because I have the CNC parts business that you see with the CNC. That's where most of my side gig work comes from, and then the printing I do is catered around that business. So like the BN20 I've talked about in several videos, I make product stickers, my stickers that I include with a lot of my actual custom work, and then banners are the same thing. It's all catered around what I do with all that. So I think I'm where I'm at. Sorry, I think I'm where I wanted to be. I'm there. This is where I wanted to be. I want to get a better cutter. The HP Basic cutter is just that. It's basic. It will do the job. It will perf cut. It will do, but it's not high production perf cutting. It works, but it's just it's great for shapes, not custom contours. It will do it, but it's not meant for that. It's held up. I've had no issues with it. It works. It's still right there, as you can see. And that's where it's at. Also, I still have my Graphtec that I can't give up. I just replaced another roller that's that machine's from, I want to say 05 or 06, so that Graphtec right there has lasted forever, and I'll never get rid of it because it's a 24-inch registration mark reader, so it's perfect for when I got small stuff I need to do from the BN20. I could run it over there. So because you could print from Corel on the BN20, guys. I don't know if you guys know that, but you could print directly to the BN20 with your registration marks and cut it on your another cutter. You don't have to have a Roland cutter. That's only if you're using VersaWorks. So you can print and cut on the Graphtec, no problem, all day long, any day. I haven't had many instances where I needed to do that. Only one, because it was running a job that was taking forever cutting, so I ran it on the Graphtec, so that was fine. Latex is latex. It's right there, guys. The only problems I've had is the ones that I've documented in the channel. You see it about the ink and whatever else. That's it. People ask me about the C6500 all the time still. I love it. That was a great printer. It's just I kind of steered away from the label business, guys. As far as, you know, product labeling for small items like bottles, people, it's saturated market. It's such a saturated market. I sold some, but it's just not where I wanted to go. I wanted to keep my printing catered to what I do. My latex is running banners about 90% of the time. I seldomly take out the banner material to run something else, because I'll just run the BN20 if I got to do vinyl jobs. And I don't do a lot of jobs. I do a lot of my product decals, which I also used to do on my 115. So I don't have to do it on there anymore, because I just do mostly the vinyl prints on the BN20. Great machine. Still, I'll stand by that machine. Pair together between these two so I don't have to take up a whole crap load of space. They're great because that print cuts. It just does everything I need. It's great for HTV. Oh, it's the best. If you're doing HTV, that's the best machine I have. It cuts so much time out of the equation because you don't got to remove it from the latex and run it in the cutter, and the cuts are more accurate on the BN20 when you're doing that, because you're not removing the media. It's not reading marks. It's going right into cut, and it's really tight margin on a lot of those. So, but I'm here, guys. It's almost 2 years into this endeavor. Yes, I'm 100% happy in the basement. This was my goal. You think I want to move this thing again? You think I want to move this monstrosity? No HP latex or any other. Those things are. I'll never. This house will get buried. This print will get buried in the house if I have to sell the house. So, anyways, but this is where I'm at. I'm happy with what I do. I love the RC industry, and that's what I cater to. I have done some jobs for people in the past, and they keep coming back. That's great. But as far as the last 3 weeks, maybe a month, I've had a lot of issues, health issues. So and I'm still working my job. So I've had really bad problem with my leg. Out of nowhere, my leg just, because I have diabetes. You guys wouldn't believe the kind of medications I take. And I'm not trying to make this a pity, sad video, but I had a problem with my leg that was affecting me for like 2 weeks. I couldn't even walk. It was terrible. Man, it was terrible. When you get older, shit just happens. It just happens. And then I got like these short 24-hour flus and sickness. It's just been a rough month. I don't know what it is. I've been on antibiotics for the last week and a half, 10 days. And this is the best I've felt since, because the antibiotics actually cleared up a lot of other issues I was having too. So, but yeah, guys, would I want a big shop? I would, but as a full-time worker, regular, I don't have time for that. I don't really have time for that. I really don't. I like where I'm at. I do a lot of stuff for myself, a lot of decorations for us. I make all my shirts. So if I need something, I can come down, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 in the morning and make something for myself, or a rush job, or something that I got to do. It's just convenient to be working out of my home. I can get other printers. I have so much room in this basement, guys. My house is like 2,800 square feet, and the basement, it's a full basement. So I have so much room over here, and if I needed to do anything else. I do want to get another CNC router, Greg, and he knows what I'm talking about. That was a little subliminal message there. You're going to see some CNC wood cutting in the future. And I did a series of BN20 videos, how to cut and set up just basic things using programs, because I know a lot of people are asking about their cut lines, and it's just too difficult for me to explain. So I did 3 videos, and I'm going to get those uploaded. I was going to do them all in one, but it's too long. So I'm going to upload 3 videos. It's going to be for the BN20, and then I can do some for the latex too, but I've done them in the past. But yeah, almost 2 years later, I'm grateful for all the subscribers. I'm grateful for the members, my paid members, and the monthly membership. Everything I offer is for free. I don't hold back. All my videos are public. The only thing I offer with those memberships are like private, one-on-ones or special videos catered to those things only. But otherwise, everything, I'm not holding back, on any of my videos. So I'm not basing my income off of YouTube. do I make money on YouTube? Yeah, I mean, a couple $100 a month is a couple $100 a month. I mean, between Amazon, YouTube, and all the affiliate links that I have, $400 or $500 a month. So I mean, it does pay for stuff. I mean, it's there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody should do it. Open up an Amazon business account, open up merch, do whatever you can. There's a lot of resources out there. So I'm happily fine in this basement, you know, because like I said, I can come down here. It's Sunday, you know, at midnight, and I can come down here right now and do anything. You know, there's nothing holding me back. I usually try to spend more time down on the weekends than I do during the week because I work. And now that the kids are off school, there's a lot more I have to do during the day. I'm watching, making sure the teeth are getting brushed and taking bath showers. And then when they go outside, I don't just let them run around. I'm usually out there with them, you know. So, but it's been hot, so they haven't gone out. I mean, they go out, but it's not like, you know, when it was 60. It's supposed to be really hot on Monday or Tuesday. It's supposed to have some kind of huge heat advisory coming. So this coming week, they won't spend much time outside. So, but the print house is alive and strong, guys. We're good. I do everything myself. You know, occasionally my son comes down, my wife helps. I'm doing a lot of CNC stuff. If you guys want to see more of the CNC machine running stuff, you know, I'll do it. I ran some parts today and some aluminum, and I'm running out too, so I need some more aluminum. But yeah, you know, this is where I want to be, guys. Some people want to just be home or work out of your house where there's no overhead. I have no overhead as far as space to pay for. I have my mortgage, that's it, and that's there either way. So I have no overhead, and my electric bill is bare minimum. It's really not that much. My electric bill every month is like $160, and that's, you know, I got a house with 4 kids that have gaming computers and Xboxes and TVs in every room, and it's just, I think that's pretty good. So if I had a shop, I'd have to pay overhead for utilities. I'd have to pay for, you know, the actual rent or whatever lease. So no, I'm happy. And if you're like me, you're like 40 plus years old, you want to work out of your house, you know, unless you're extremely busy. And to be honest, if I were to go anywhere, it would be a retail shop, because I think that's the only way you really benefit on having your own commercial space. People can actually just stop in. But to be honest, then you gotta open up a different level. You gotta hire people. Then you gotta have different insurances. You have to, you know, file taxes differently. You know, having the business not as a sole proprietor anymore or anything like that. So, you know, there's a lot goes to that, and I'm not trying to start that at my age. I'm just happy with what I do, with the extra money that I make, and I love signs. I've, you know, been doing them forever, and you know, I love it. This is what I love doing. But in this past month or so, I've been sick. I mean, I've been sick this past year. So, anyways, I digress. So, if you guys have any other questions, drop them in the comments. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bar. I got really good stats. I want to show my stats. Does anybody know? Can we show our YouTube stats? Because I get a lot of views. I think I have over 8,000 views. Crap, after 2 months, I have more than 4,000 views. For the whole year, I think I'm over 12,000 hours or whatever that is. The stats are really good on there. So I think I'm making somewhere like $200 a month. I mean, it's change. What does that $200 pay? It bought my equipment. It bought everything, all the cameras that I have, all the powers, the batteries. It bought all that, which is nice. So, and that was the goal of it, was for the shop to be self-sufficient, and it has been. So I haven't had to draw a single dollar out of personal accounts. Just everything gets paid out of the business, so it's fine. And again, if you guys need stuff printed, you know, always hit me up. I don't laminate anything. I do everything print from the latex, or I print from the BN20. You have seen some large jobs where I lam, but it's not normal. I don't like doing those. Because then you got to up the price, and it's like people don't want to pay that price. But if you guys need stuff, you know what I do, so just hit me up. I still got the DTG stuff. I love that. Everything's good there. I do a lot of towels. I do a lot of these. If you look, where are they at? See right here? These are all towels. I print on those. really good thing I got going with those. So, but other than that, guys, that's about it. People ask about my media. There's my media. It's all my rolls. I mean, I got short rolls too, and then probably the BN20 down there. See all that? That's all where I keep all the BN20 stuff in. HTV. Still using the Brightline G-Flex 236. It's great stuff. I have recently discovered that if you leave it on the sheet printed, on edge-to-edge printing, after it's cut, it does peel. It does release good, but that's why that stuff is so easy to weed, because it doesn't stick to the back like, you know, the Caesar color print and stuff like that. So I do like the color print because it's thinner, but the Brightline is so much more easier to work with. So, but anyways, I digress, guys. Thanks again for everything. Like, subscribe, hit that notification, and you know, please subscribe if you haven't. You know, the percentage of people watching versus non-subscribers is terrible. It's like that for everybody too. But you know, if you subscribe, like the videos, or vice versa. So, anyways, again, this is Ken with the Print House. Guys, have a great week. And if you're in those areas where the climate's going to be hot this week, like me, stay out of it and stay in the air. So, till the next one, guys. We'll see you then.